What's going on, guys? It's Bad Luck here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to win a couple more games in Madden using the Raiders playbook and the 4-6 defense. I'm not going to go so much into the 4-6 defense. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to set it up and where to put all your players as far as your strong safeties and your linebackers. But right now we're going to be doing the we're going out of I form. We are doing the wide receiver out. I'm going to motion over my circle receiver after putting on a slant, and I'm going to put my square receiver on a streak route, and my running back is going to be on an up and out. And we are going against 3-3-5 wide, drop down, or 3-3-5 drop down to 3-3-5 wide, in a classic Mabel that you're going to see all day, every day. What's going to happen here is the defense is going to be spread across on the left side. They're going to be spread out, up and down, high and low, and you're going to have Gronkowski wide open. That's going to be a really easy one-play first down for you. Again, I'm going to run it right here, but this time I'm going to simulate a user on Gronkowski. So I am going to put the middle linebacker. I am going to go ahead and man him up with Gronkowski. And right now I know that it is a outside linebacker up there, but because I did not switch the guys over, but you can see that he's still going to burn him. That's going to be the user. If not, you have a couple check downs. You have your running back and you have your fullback. Both of those you can toss to. So right here what we're going to be doing is dropping down from 3-3-5 to 3-3-5 wide, getting him up in here, move around, and what I'm going to do is run the PA crossers. Okay, it's one of my favorite plays for a quick 20 yards. You can always get it on the circle receiver. That cut, if you throw a low ball, he should almost always be wide open, unless you just force the other guy to have to pick whether he's staying on square or he's going to circle, and that usually winds up being wide open right there. If it's not him, it's the other guy. And if you have a quick quarterback, you can just take off and run. Now, of course, right here I'm going to mess up and throw it real quick to Gronkowski. That's not a big deal. So usually I'll show you what I like to do. I like to get into this play really quickly after doing a quick run play. So I'll run the ball out of I form, straight up. If you get a couple yards, you no huddle them, and then you'll go right back into it and switch it to the PA crossers. It's two quick buttons, and you can hut it real quick. They're almost always going to get screwed by that. It's going to definitely mess them up, and they're going to have a rough time trying to pick whether or not it's going to be a run play or a pass play. So, and again, they have to make a decision whether they're going left or right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and set a couple audibles, switch out this for the tight end leak, and then I'm going to switch the double outs for a streak. Halfback streak, because these are the audibles that I like to have on me at all times. They definitely help out. And then I'm going to show you how real quickly you can do a one play touchdown over cover 3 and cover 4. Doesn't matter if it's match or not. On next gen, it's going to bomb right over them. So this is out of the PA tight end leak. I got the defense in the classic Mabel that you're going to see. The only thing is the zone drops, because you can't do that in the practice mode. And what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to run to the right, because I always like to start on the right hash. So I'm already on the right hash right now. But I usually like to run to the right, establish a running game, and then make it so they bite. All I have to do is make sure that their middle linebacker bites for a half a second. And what I'm going to do is motion over my circle and put him on a streak. I'm going to stop the video right here, and this is exactly what you are going to be looking at right here. So that post route by square by Mike Evans is going to be your bomb route. And it's a perfect route because it's a rub route, and it's going to screw them all up. And then you got Gronkowski over here, who is going to drag them down. You're going to have the square route open, wide open over the top. Now, if you have a faster receiver, he's gone. He was way above that. If you have route tech or something on him, he's gone. He's already in the end zone by the time you get the ball. As long as you have a gunslinger or somebody with a lot of throw power that can throw it up over there, that's an easy one-play touchdown. If you want to rewind the video real quick and get another grasp of that, it's a really easy play. It's one motion and a streak, and that's it. So you can also quick snap it on them. Now we're going to move over here. I'm going to get these guys all set up, man up the triangle receiver, and what we're going to do is look for this. So you can put your running back on a Texas route out of this play, or you can just go with it right how it is. All you're going to want to do is put your triangle receiver on a streak. Now, Mike Evans, the circle receiver, could be wide open, but the square is going to wind up coming right across the field, just like this. And if the user is on him, that means that the user is not going to be covering the X receiver or the circle receiver. So somebody's going to be open, and you're going to wind up having an easy play. So right here we're going to show you again. I'm going to show you this time going to the circle receiver.
Hey, 66. Hey, check it.
I like to block up the left side out like linebacker. You roll out to the left and you pass this. With a gunslinger, that's caught all day. With somebody who has gunslinger and is a little faster, that's caught all day. Unfortunately, I did not catch the pass that time. So maybe a bad example, but it definitely works. So I'll get the defense all lined up here, and what I'm going to do is, out of this one, you want two crossers right here. You want your X receiver and your tight end and your inside receiver on the crosser. You want to motion over your circle receiver to a streak, and your your tight end is gonna be wide open. It's either him or your square. See, a lot of these are gonna be me wanting. You're gonna want the other guy having to make a decision whether he's gonna go left or right. And this time, I should have actually gone to the square receiver because he was wide open. I'll do that again real quick, and I'll show you that the square receiver would have been wide open. And I knew this is practice mode. It's hard to really judge whether or not this is going to happen to you in regs, but I can assure you that I do this all the time. I'm going to have another video right after this, which is going to be me actually using these plays in not regs, but in head-to-head, and you'll see that these plays all get wide open still. It's the Raiders playbook I've been on for a couple years now, and it's definitely my go-to. So I just figured I would come out with a video and show you guys what I do. So now we're gonna go over to everybody's favorite play in the world, and that's the PA boot over. So I would be lying if I said I didn't use it. It's hard not to use it because it's one of the best plays in the game, but I'll show you real quick. This is the stock play, just blocking up the tight end. Can't do the leak anymore, so that's great. I'm glad they got rid of that. This is never going to happen on head-to-head. You're almost never going to get that unless they are manned up on you and they bite hard. So what you're going to want to do is put your X on a deep route, your tight end on a deep route. You're going to want to put your circle on a little hook curl or a little hitch route, and your R1 you're going to want to block up your running back. And I also like to man up the middle linebacker and double team the left side outside linebacker because I like to roll out of the pocket to the left. I'm always looking for the tight end because most of the time they do usually chase down number 10, the triangle receiver. That's why I'm going to go ahead and man him up right now. What you're going to see is he'll have to make a decision. That's what you want to do, is have him make a decision. X wound up open. If he wasn't open, again, triangle would have been open. So, and then we'll go back to this real quick, and I'll show you actually if neither one of them are open, you have a third option. You also have square way overhead. If he winds up blowing the coverage, you could just bomb it right over the top, but it's risky. So what's going to happen here is X triangle, they're covered. Oh, I guess it's gonna go over here real quick. And now I'll show you what will happen if they are both covered. Like right there, they were both covered. In a head-to-head match, they probably would have been both covered, and you wouldn't have been able to really get that pass off. But what you would have been able to get off is right here. I'm going to do the same thing. I actually smart route the square receiver. You don't have to, but sometimes I do. And then you're going to see that this hitch route is wide. And now these plays and the game plan are an accumulation of things that I've learned throughout my time playing this year and mostly on this next gen. So that's about it for the video. This is Bad Luck. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll try and get better videos and more videos out to you soon. Thanks. Peace.